The announcement came just after sunrise, when Liverpool was still half asleep and the sky over the Mersey looked pale and uncertain. There were no leaks this time, no build-up of speculation strong enough to prepare the world for what was about to be revealed. It arrived as a simple statement from FSG. FSG had made its decision. And in doing so, it changed everything. The message was brief, almost restrained, but its impact was immediate. Jurgen Klopp was returning as manager of Liverpool FC. For a few seconds, the football world didn't react. It hesitated, because some announcements feel too powerful to process instantly. Then came the eruption, news channels, social media, all repeating the same disbelief turned reality. Klopp was back. In Liverpool, the reaction was even faster. Before the club had time to expand on the announcement, the city had already responded. Outside Anfield, fans gathered in silence at first, reading the statement over and over as if it might change. It didn't. Instead, it deepened. The murals along the streets felt different that morning, as if they were being looked at with new eyes. When Klopp arrived back at the AXA training center later that day, there was no grand ceremony waiting for him. No fireworks, no staged welcome. Just the familiar gates, the familiar paths, and the same training ground where his philosophy once took root and reshaped a club. He stepped out of the car quietly, looking around as if checking whether time had truly passed. It had, but not in the way people expected. The structure was still there. The identity still lingered. It was waiting, not gone. Inside, the staff greeted him like someone returning home after a long journey rather than a new appointment. There were handshakes, smiles, and a sense of disbelief that hadn't fully settled. And then, the players began to arrive. Some were new, too young to remember his first arrival. Others had seen his era through screens, clips, and stories told like legends. Now they were facing him in person. Klopp didn't waste time. He never did. He spoke about pressing, about energy, about responsibility, not as tactics, but as identity. His voice carried the same intensity, but now it carried something else too, time-tested certainty. By the time his first training session began, the pitch felt different. Not physically, but emotionally. Every instruction felt like a reminder of something the club had once mastered. The tempo rose quickly. The players responded faster than expected. It wasn't about rebuilding from scratch. It was about reawakening something that had never fully disappeared.